For those of you who were at the dinner with us last night and witnessed Hans's amazing performance on the bottle, sorry, I should say playing the bottle, not on the bottle, it may come as some surprise to you that he is also a fantastic landscape photographer. This is a really weird thing for me this weekend because I've had, a number of my personal heroes here, and I've had the privilege of presenting them and introducing them, and it's just been a weirdly fantastic experience. And Hans's work I have been aware of for maybe a decade or so. I think I probably came very late to the game. I'm sorry, Hans, in terms of that. But I think his photography is graphically very interesting. It's emotional, and it betrays a fantastic and deep understanding of light and the landscape. So I'm really looking forward to hearing what you have to say this afternoon. He's going to talk about his recent book, Iceland, well, body of work beyond the book, I presume, is it? Yeah. So can you put your hands together, please, for Hans Strand?
Thanks. Am I on now? Yeah. I think my career was summiting yesterday playing on that bottle. So from now on, it will just go downhill. Make a fiasco with this presentation. No. Anyway, I traveled to Iceland the first time in 1995. And when I did that, I bought a book in a bookstore on Lögaveger in Reykjavik, a book by a German aerial photographer named Klaus Franke. And I was so blown away by his aerials that I decided myself that I have to go back to Iceland and take some aerials. But I thought there must be some kind of mumbo jumbo because the colors were outrageous and the shapes that couldn't be real images. So I thought it was some kind of infrared film or something strange behind this, until I got up in the airplane myself the first time in year 2000. And I was blown away by these fantastic structures and colors that really existed. And from then on, I returned once or twice every year to take aerials, and I also did a lot of work from ground level. And in year 2006, I borrowed a medium format digital camera for the first time, and was blown away again by the incredible quality of the medium format in comparison with my SLR that I had, DSLR I had before. And from then on, I've been using mostly medium format for my work. And what can I say? I've been shooting most of my aerials from Cessnas, high-winged airplanes. I sit next to the pilot, and we open the window, and I sit like this, and we make a lap over what I find interesting. And sometimes it's like clay pigeon shooting. It's really, you have to be really quick, and at the same time you have to be accurate. So it's quite a challenge. But it's also a feeling of standing in the end of a conveyor belt, transporting new motifs to continuously like this. And it's extremely intense, extremely fun, really, to really gorge on a lot of things to compose. We love composing. That's why we're taking pictures. I mean, that's our task, to frame the world around us. And here, sitting in an airplane, you have these motives in abundance coming towards you all the time. Whereas when you walk, it takes a while to find something interesting. So that's the interesting part of it, the fun part of it. So after some years, I realized that maybe I should try to make a book from this body of work. And politely, I wrote some letters to famous big publishing companies. I never got an answer back, really depressing. And I got in touch with Tim Parkin, and I published some Iceland pictures on landscape on the website. And one of the comments was, somebody said, why aren't you making a book from this body of work? And I said, well, I've been trying for 5 years, but nobody wants to make a book. And all of a sudden, I got this reply from David Breen at Triple Kite saying, I can make a book with your work. So the problem